Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for Prodigal Son, Season 1, Episode number 6.
And I just have a couple quick comments I wanted to feature. One is first from longtime supporter and patron Lasith Bandera.
That's right.
From Episode 4, who says, I love this episode, loved your comparison between Lucifer and this show. RJ is going to be really happy on Episode 7 because it's all about Ainsley and Martin. Real father-daughter bonding.
Not this episode, next episode.
Guys, fear not, you haven't seen nothing yet. The show can't be predicted. Okay. And then on YouTube, Miss Sandra Smith, also longtime supporter for Episode 4, also says, love this show, so happy you are reacting to it.
That's what's up.
And then last comment, again from our patron Lasith on Episode 5. Love the reaction, guys. This Monday, the show comes back from winter break. Can't wait for the next episode. This show is so intriguing.
Oh, okay. So it's more than 12 episodes. They just took a break. Okay.
No, I mean, I think the part of the 12 that you counted are part of
coming
that
back
already
from
came
the break.
back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We just late.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. All right, well, let's go ahead and get to Episode 6. We'll talk more about it on the flip side. To then, people.
Then again, I've been exploiting others my whole life.
As a serial killer?
No, as a white man. We're terrible.
That was good.
Oh my god.
Killer used Gavin's own knife to stab him.
The angle of the wound suggests that the killer straddled him.
You wanted the victim to see him?
Yes.
Oh. I had gone with Ainsley to the Hamptons. You were still at school, and Martin was busy at work, so he said. Makes sense, though. He loved camp. All the special clothes and equipment.
He loved to camp. He wasn't
Made
camping.
him giddy as a schoolboy.
Who took the picture, though? Did the sister take the picture?
No, she was with her.
I said the sister.
Are you not paying attention?
I'm just saying. I'm trying to be mysterious.
No.
All right, wasn't no selfie sticks back in the day, babe. Who took the picture, though?
Come on, what's with the long face?
Oh, here we go.
Dad?
What is this?
Don't be so worried. We're gonna have a guy's weekend. I got us a car. The perfect camp. And Mother doesn't have reason why I've never discussed my exploits on camera.
And that is?
That's the same reason Vincent van Gogh, when he was grave a pauper. The general public seldom understands greatness in its time.
Might there be another deeper reason you're reluctant to do this?
How are you comparing yourself?
The camera does that 10 times.
You crave control, Mark.
The camera doesn't have it. He's joking right now.
Perhaps you're
This
afraid
episode,
to
babe.
relinquish that to your daughter?
He should.
Y'all get some milk?
It doesn't make sense, Gil.
JT's checking with the lab about the blood we pulled off the sweatshirt.
Nice collar.
She killed him, Bright.
Profile doesn't fit. Crystal's a Jocasta
No,
mother,
you're right,
not
the
a
son did.
sadist.
Which means that she cares about her son.
Well, they
If
tried
she
to throw us
thought
off with the
Gavin was
flashback
taking
there
away-
with a big
taking away
grown
her
person.
everything, she would kill to stop him.
They found her at the crime scene trying to destroy evidence.
A Jocasta mother is too emotionally consumed by her son to stab someone over 100 times for pleasure.
Maybe it wasn't for pleasure. Maybe your profile is wrong.
There is a kid involved. Almost the age you were.
Or maybe not.
I could see how that could get into your head. Don't beat yourself up.
And the jiu-jitsu man ain't really feeling her, so yeah, he wouldn't have killed her there.
Let's find out.
Ain't no love triangle.
That's Gavin's blood on the sweatshirt.
A Jocasta mother sadist. The profile doesn't fit.
This one does. I'm sorry, Brad.
I screwed up.
You're a profiler, not
That's how she admitted, don't mean it's true.
Killer is.
Still gotta be proven guilty.
He's losing both of his parents, and I told Isaac he was going to be okay.
Maybe he was cool with
I
that.
promised him.
It's what you say to a kid.
No, I lied to him. None of this is okay.
So this is how we're gonna spend our day off. More work.
Dancing with you at the debutante ball.
He's such a trickster.
That's a shame. The one I dreamed of for you was quite the party. You demanded the band play single ladies. Mother was mortified. I, of course, loved it.
He's
I
such
love
a
single ladies.
manipulator. He's
Yeah.
such a charming, manipulating psycho.
That imaginary life is the most real thing I know.
Oh, the single ladies.
The one place I get to be a father. God, I'm embarrassed to admit how often I visited. I will never forgive myself for not really being there. And neither should you. You deserved so much better.
He's totally faking. He's a psycho. He's a sociopath.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know any better. This is
Yeah.
the first time she's meeting him.
My dad is a good man.
Damn it, you love him. What? No. No, of course. I can see it in your eyes. I know what he looks like. I used to see it in the mirror every morning. You expected to find the monster, hoped for it, because that'd be easier to understand. But instead, you met a father who loves you.
I happen to know that Thomas James is on his way out. They're restructuring. So this interview is going to happen whether you like it or not. And I know you're scared. But you raised a strong woman. I can do this.
It's a subconscious urge.
I suppose. It's only natural.
Yeah, sure, but it means I have an unconscious bias. A blind spot.
I ain't see all those murdered pets.
I thought it was a good thing.
And if your job is to see people for who they really are, no matter how dark it may be, I have to go.
It's the kid. The kid did it.
Yeah. Yep.
I told you he was murdering the rabbits.
It's rabbits.
I told you that was my first thing. He's out there murdering the rabbits.
Being poisoned.
Yeah, babe. He plays with dead animals.
Yeah.
I mean, he tortures animals.
How do they feel today?
Sad. They lost their dad.
Oh, because he killed the dad rabbit, babe.
Little graves?
Yeah.
It's on the way.
Isaac? Are you up here? Can you put the knife down for me?
No. You lied to me.
This is ESU. A-team is in position. We have tactical officers ready to enter the house.
This is Lieutenant Arroyo. That's a negative on entry, Commander. Have your men stand down. I have a civilian with the suspect upstairs.
Isaac?
Well, you told us to
Bad
come
choice. You can't hurt people like this. But there's time for you. You can still change.
Are you gonna put me in jail?
You need to go to a special hospital where they can... From my friends, my doctors, the cop who's here right now.
Lieutenant Arroyo, our spotter has eyes on the subject. Permission to engage target.
Negative. Do not engage. We're bringing him down. He's just a kid.
Can I see my mom?
She loves you so much. And she'll always be there for you. I promise. Believe me?
kid, baby. He ain't have to do too much now.
Well, he did stab his dad 100 times.
Well, we ain't see that, and they ain't finna show you he can stab himself or stab somebody. They ain't finna show all that.
But he did.
The judge
just
tried
sliced
his
his
case,
leg when
cleared
you
his
see
admission
it.
to Gardner
I'm
Psychiatric.
saying he stabbed his dad 100 times though. That 100% happened.
Good for you.
No, I mean on the show. They're not gonna show you
Oh
that.
yeah. I thought you were trying to say he's not capable
What
of
is it?
doing anything.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
I'm saying right there at that moment,
It's just
like he even stab himself.
After
Like,
everything I
no,
went through
we're
as a
gonna go
kid.
out like a champ.
sometimes I wonder if I could have turned into someone like Isaac.
I'm crashing down.
Was he looking for the station wagon from that picture, or the station wagon he seen the other night when somebody with a dog was in there or some shit?
No, he's looking for the original one. That one reminded him of the station wagon.
How the fuck she gonna find that shit
I
from
got some
years
call.
ago?
The perfect cap. And Mother doesn't have to know. It'll be our little secret.
I mean, I guess it's possible. It's survived all these years.
I swear I see your old ass black Nissan all the time.
It could be out there in them streets, man. You know, motherfucker around until the wheels fall off.
It's the car, babe.
I mean, that's like an excessive amount of like throwing it on you. Guess you can't really make that look random.
Babe's only concern is, their splatter consistency looks a rather excessive. I don't know.
And she was like, squirt, squirt, squirt. Make sure you get out right there when it comes down. Alright, ready? Alright, that was episode 6 of Prodigal Son. And I'm predicting right now, this episode was foreshadowing what had happened back in the day, which is so confusing to Malcolm because he's probably a child killer. And his dad was either tag teaming with him to kill or knowing his kid was a killer.
No, 100%.
And trying to keep him like
completely disagree.
sane, like
because
Dexter.
that is how an amateur show watcher would try to put the pieces together. That seems like a perfectly executed episode for you to believe, hey, what if the dad is the same thing the mom was, which I can't remember the frame used, where like he puts all of his emotions into his son and like that's why he went to jail.
Yeah.
And secondly, that the kid is a sadist. That is just too easily of a setup.
You call him a sadist.
No, like that he's the killer.
Yeah.
That's what the sadist is.
I think his daddy might like killing too, but it's just like, oh, but we can do it together.
No,
Cool.
I think 100% what happened is, I mean, I don't know what happened, but I
Yes,
definitely...
you guesstimating?
No, I definitely know the dad is 100% psychotic because is a psychopath.
He made his kid do it.
Sociopath, because even in his, the way that he acts with Ainsley versus all the ways that he's acted with Malcolm are two different people, and you can only behave that well and that
You're a
crazy
sociopath.
when you're a sociopath.
Okay.
And he's totally
Established.
milking Ainsley, which is super scary because this is Ainsley. And I thought the way that Malcolm and Ainsley's mom addressed Ainsley was like, oh, he made you fall in love with him. And that's what sociopaths do. They're able to like tap into that emotion. And like,
he wants to
Malcolm's not able to do that. Malcolm's not a sociopath.
Yeah, he matter of fact.
And so, to me, there's no way the dad, the doctor, is not the actual killer. And to me, as far as like where this is going to, I don't think we really like fully know. There's also a lot of like manipulation as far as how his memories are going, because again, the mind and the way that we suppress memories, the way like we see things, we've seen a lot last couple shows that like memories are really weird and we don't even know if they're correctly placed still.
Right.
But I did like the psychiatrist talking to Malcolm about when you build your castle on sand, it's super easy to fall down, and like we've already seen like him hallucinating. So like this is about to get really, really crazy for Malcolm.
Yeah.
But I think next episode is going to be an Ainsley focused episode, and I'm super interested in what Ainsley perspective has been or was during that time. If she has any memories.
Has she seen anything? I mean, she was super young though, so.
That doesn't mean she can't remember stuff.
Yeah, she was super young. All right, so yeah, episode 7 would be like, you have her story, and then we have 4 episodes after that before they go on their little break, or I don't know when they went on their break. But if 12 is the total, then that would be 4 more episodes, which is cool because there you have 2 more episodes of like, I'm about to find out.
No, I think episode 10 is when they went on break. And now we're
10?
2 episodes into the rest of the season.
Yeah, so it's probably more than 12 episodes.
Yeah.
In total. So, okay. So, yeah, we got a lot more episodes to go if that's the case then of just like until we get to the point where I pretty much got it down what had happened. And now we're going to have to do the after effects of what happened. But
we don't know what happened
I don't know. My guess might be too simple and on the point. And if they surprise me other than that.
Honestly, because where are you going to go if you were a child murderer? What are they going to do with that? Like, I don't see how that plays out.
Like you say, his daddy could have manipulated him to doing it. Could have something.
No, I mean to your original point where you're like, he's the killer and the dad's like covering it up or whatever. Like,
yeah, going to jail for him. That's crazy.
That does not seem, because it's not like he lost memory of all the 23. The only memory he doesn't have is the last girl, the last week. That's where his memory's suppressed.
I know, and that's what's gonna be the shocker right there. Who that girl is? Is she still alive? Is she dead? Where's she at? Why nobody want to talk about her? And why are we covering this one up out of all the ones you killed? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's gonna be probably the surprise right there. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. All right, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Prodigal Son Season 1, Episode number 6. And until next time, people, peace.
John vibe in the air, let's go! I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the hardest dude in the club right now. She got the VIP locked down, cause she the baddest chick in the club right now.
I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the baddest chick in the club right now. He got the VIP locked down, cause he the hottest dude in the club right now.
Look, I'm on the guest list, walking past these